YouTube. I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. This is Life Under Trump, part 96. Yes, Life Under Trump, part 96. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Atlanta. I'm in such a good mood today. So hopefully I can put a smile on your face. Hit that like button as you come in. Again, I am Queen Lillie. Welcome to my live. This is Life Under Trump, part 96. We got a lot to cover. From judges knocking Trump down, um, Trump disobeying the judge's orders, Putin resisting his call, ignoring his call, making Donald Trump wait a whole hour before he takes Donnie's call. But you know, that's Daddy Putin, and Donald Trump has to obey his daddy. Yeah, and Donald Trump is Maga's daddy. So we're gonna get started soon. I'm not gonna hold y'all up much longer. Hello, Queen Victorious One. Thank you. Thank you so much, Queen. We got a lot to cover and we don't have a lot of time because I have somewhere I'm going this evening and I can't be on live very long today. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. Also, if you'd like to support my channel, you can donate by sending me super chats or super stickers. And also in the description, you can see my Venmo is there. If you want to send me something through Venmo, go right ahead. And my PayPal link is there as well in the description. I have two different types of memberships. I have the Rubies membership for $4.99, and I have the Diamonds membership for $9.99. Go ahead and get you one. Support me. Thank you. Just a moment. Uh-oh, what did I do? Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I hit something that I shouldn't have been hitting. Hold on. Let's make it do what it do. Hit that like button as y'all coming in. Bruted edit 2007. Name a car for an edit. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. What's going on here? Some weird stuff is going on right now with my iPad. Hold on, you guys. Thank you all for coming to my live. I am Queen Lillie. Today we're discussing Donald Trump. This is Life Under Trump, part 96.
Legal rebuke, a federal judge has just ruled that Elon Musk and officials from the Department of Government Efficiency must reinstate nearly all functions of the.
Yo, wait a minute. Something going on with my iPad. Whoa, hold on. I don't know what's going on, but bear with me, y'all. This is strange. I'm just going to turn it on and turn it off and turn it back on. Hello, y'all. Name a country for an edit. This is my show. You're not running my show. If you can't follow rules, you don't have to be over here. But I am grateful for each and every last one of y'all coming to support me. Show respect in my chat, please. Thank you. Tommy Boy says you are as well groomed, beautiful woman. Queen Lillie, have a wonderful day. Donald Trump. Thank you so much. Thank you, King. Thank you, thank you, thank you, King Tommy. What is the tattoo? It's a tattoo I got when I turned 21 because where I'm from, you couldn't get a tattoo till you turned 21. So it's a panther because I like panthers. Give me a moment, everybody, okay? I hope y'all having a beautiful day. We're going to go ahead and get started, okay?
Well. It's Tuesday, baby. And I got a smile on my face this morning. Yes, I do. I was a bit happy. Somebody sent me a picture, baby, that they took here in Alabama. Yes, a real live picture that they took with their very own phone as they was driving through my state, baby. Yes, and I was so happy when I opened it up and seen it. It made me proud to say that I am from Alabama, which is hard to do as of late. I mean, after all, my governor is Kay Ivey, baby. She was around to help Moses edit those 15 commandments. Every once in a while, we roll Kay Ivey on out of Shady Pines and away from her bingo game so she can get up on TV and say some nonsense. And at least we not forget our senator, Tommy Tuberville. Whew. You think Marjorie Taylor Greene is a dull pencil, baby? Well, apparently you've never met Tommy. Tommy is beyond a dull pencil. Tommy has no lead. No amount of sharpening will ever bring Tommy to a point. And Katie Britt, baby. Poor Katie Britt. Trying to make a name for herself and just looking like a fool day after day. She drank the Kool-Aid. She thought the Kool-Aid was good, and she was one of the first ones to stand up and say, fuck this Kool-Aid. The minute she found out that all her constituents in Tuscaloosa at the university were losing their job because of Daddy Dumpy Pants and Doge, well, Katie started to see that the Kool-Aid didn't taste so good. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to show you today. Proud, I must say, because this billboard has been spotted and seen along the highways in my state of Alabama the Beautiful. Yes, baby, this is a billboard currently up in the state of Alabama. Yes, honey. Yes. And it makes me so damn proud, honey. So damn proud that my fellow Alabamians are starting to wake on up, baby. Yes, they are starting to wake on up and see the light. Gotta love springtime, honey. Gotta love springtime. Ain't nothing like a little sunshine and fresh air to bring you out of some despair.
I agree with her. Ain't nothing like springtime, baby. Nothing like springtime. I must agree. Hold on, please.
I am not going to stop because Donald Trump's feelings are hurt and he's threatening to do things to people and calling them illegal and violent. Wow. I mean, I literally thought these people actually believed in the First Amendment. I remember when Republicans believed in the First Amendment, when they thought it was okay for news people to write articles. I mean, this guy, Mark Elias, that he's talking about is literally a regular dude.
Look, I wear your scorn like a badge of honor. You know, I mean, Donald Trump, you are an election denier. You are a threat to democracy. You tried to overturn a free and fair election in 2020. You spread lies and disinformation about our voting systems and the security of elections, and you continue to lie to the American people almost every single day. And I am going to continue to say that. I don't. You can't go after some corporate overlord, as Brian said. Democracy.gov is published on its own platform, and you're not going to intimidate me. So, I'm going to continue to do what I need to do as a responsible citizen. I'm going to speak out against tyranny. I'm going to speak out against Donald Trump's unlawful actions, and I'm going to litigate. And I'm not going to be cowed or back down from that.
I mean, imagine you were sitting at your house and you get a call from one of your friends. They're like, dude, the president is talking about you right now because you wrote a tweet about him or you wrote an article about him. And I like how Donald Trump is looking at someone saying, this is the only time I'm going to get to talk about this, so I'm just going to do it. Because it's obvious people have told him, hey, don't do this. Don't go and stand up there as the president of the United States and call out regular dudes who are just doing their job. But the president, like, I still can't forget when people would post things like, oh, what I would do for a mean tweet right now. This is juvenile.
Hey, Queen Miss
This
Bug.
is like whiny baby stuff. This dude is the leader of the free world, and he's taking a day out of his busy schedule of golfing to call out people who are literally just doing their jobs. The same things that Fox News, OAN, and Newsmax do to Democrat presidents and politicians, they're doing to you. Dude, grow a pair. get some thick skin, because this is embarrassing, period. Hey, if you like my content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the merch at leftlaughs.com. As always, I appreciate you guys supporting my channel.
Donnie doesn't have thick skin, and that's what we need in the Oval Office, somebody that has thick skin. He doesn't have that, because today he bowed down to Putin, and Putin made him wait an entire hour before he took Donnie's call. But Donnie bragged about the call he was going to have with Putin, and Putin could have cared less.
So we have the worst education almost in the large world, the world that people know about.
Donnie, what do you mean? I hate to say it, but y'all president said some of the stupidest things that never make any sense. But because he said so many stupidest things, this happens.
Wait a damn minute. They have Trump voodoo dolls? Are you kidding me? Fucking bitch.
I'm going to play that for you again. Because New Orleans is not playing with Donnie. I've told y'all that New Orleans is not playing.
They have Trump voodoo dolls? Are you kidding me? Fucking bitch.
Right now, our country is a laughingstock. All over the world, they're making fun of us. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. What are we going to do, America? What are we going to do? Well, I'm going to let you listen to this lady, and she got a word for the others.
White women, I know you hate to see my black ass coming, but the bitch is back. You already know what time it is. All rise, court is now in session. Quick PSA before we get started. A hit dog will always holler. Call your local veterinarian. Now let's get to open arguments. Everything that's going on in this country right now, especially with regard to this current administration, is the direct result of white women's laziness, cowardice, and incompetence. Or as the French will call you, les incompetents. Bonus points if you get that reference. As white women, you have a direct connect to white men, which means that you have been and you still are in the very rooms where conversations are had, plans are hatched, and decisions are made, and yet you do nothing. As far as the trickle-down patriarchy is concerned, your only perk is your white privilege. And you are so desperate to hang on to it that you stay silent. And instead, you choose to ride the coattails of the very white men that's taking away your fucking rights and are actively working to take away your freedom. And yet and still, you manage to possess the fucking caucasity to walk around like you Mary fucking Magdalene. Meanwhile, you just gave white men the keys to the very fucking kingdom that they've been building this whole time in front of your face. White women are not rooted in reality nor realness. You're rooted in perception, which aptly explains why you're so selfish, self-centered, and self-serving. And it is because you are rooted in perception that you don't like confrontation and you don't like being called out. Because upon doing so, the fallacy that you've created for yourself is immediately destroyed. And so your immediate knee-jerk reaction is to pull out the white women tears or the unity card, or sometimes it's a combination of both. You seem to be under this impression that this is the time for Black women and white women to stand together as one and unite. So my question to you is, as it pertains to said unity, which Black women would you like to unite with? Is it the Black women such as myself that you're so quick to call loud, aggressive, and ghetto whenever we assert ourselves with you? Or we say or do something that you don't like or understand, even though it wasn't meant for you in the first fucking place? Is it the Black women that you call welfare queens, knowing full well that the largest recipients of government assistance are white? Is it the Black women that you report to HR because we don't say good morning to you? Or smile on command to appease you? or tell you what we do on our weekends off because that's our personal fucking business and you're not entitled to that information? Is it the Black women that work in retail and customer service that you not only berate, but falsely report to management and corporate because you don't get the refund, discount, or level of service you demanded, oftentimes resulting in us losing our livelihoods? Is it the Black women, the overqualified Black women in corporate America that you consistently lie on, sabotage, and steal promotions from? Because you know your mediocrity would not get you the position otherwise? Is it the same Black women that you treat condescendingly the moment you don't get the immediate praise and gratitude you seem to think you're entitled to? Is it the Black women whose style and aesthetic you carbon copy only to repackage and rebrand it as something you invented? Is it the Black women whose content and creativity you still verbatim and profit millions of dollars off of it? All the while refusing to both credit and compensate the very Black women you stole from. Are those the Black women that you would like to unite and stand as one with you? As far as divisiveness is concerned, you hypocritical assholes are the common denominator, and you always have been. White women are the creators of exclusivity, and by extension, division. For centuries, up until present day, white women continue to orchestrate the plot and then immediately pretend to not understand the plight. You are not the victims you're desperate to be. You're the perpetrators. This case is not closed, but court is adjourned. Have the fucking day you deserve.
That's how we feel right now due to when we was campaigning for VP Kamala Harris. Y'all was like, we're going to vote for her. And when you got in that voting booth, you did the exact opposite. And that's how we end up with the orange man. Now the country is suffering. And white women are all over social media crying. Even the white men on social media crying. This would not happened if y'all would have stuck to what you promised. Loyalty matters. And once you lose a Black woman's loyalty, you're not getting it back. We stood 10 toes down with y'all before November the 5th. And y'all told us we got y'all back. And anytime y'all get out there and march for your causes, Black women will get out there with you. And it had nothing to do with us. But this is a fight that y'all got to fight. Because y'all chose Donald Trump. Y'all put us in this position where every day is a bunch of nonsense coming from the Oval Office. This is the white people's mess. Fix it.
I'm the commander-in-chief and I control the military. I'm a very stable genius.
This is what you have now.
I'm the commander-in-chief and I control the military. I'm a very stable genius.
One moment, please. And thank you all for coming to my live. I am Queen Lillie. You are welcome. Just a moment, please. We're just doing a couple flashbacking to go down memory lane to refresh your memory why Black women are not out there marching. Hold on, please.
Project 2025. That's out there. I haven't read it. I don't want to read it.
Project 2025 is not affiliated with the Trump campaign.
This is a document I know nothing about. It's called Project 25.
I don't know what the hell it is. It's Project 25. He's involved in Project, and then they read some of the things, and they are extreme. I mean, they're seriously extreme. But I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, when Donald Trump and jdvance were on the campaign trail, they went out of their way, as you saw there, to assure voters they had nothing to do with the far-right dystopian, as Donald Trump said, extreme Project 2025. Of course, those were just outright lies to get votes, because now that they are in office, the Heritage Foundation's plan is being put into place. And it is music to Russell Vought's ears. And according to the online Project 2025 tracker, the Trump administration has already implemented 36% of the far-right blueprint. And that includes fulfilling 100% of objectives to get rid of USAID, 89% for the State Department, 58% on personnel, and 56% of the Department of Justice. And all that is in the first month.
Again, how do we get here to the present time today? We got here because of you voted for Donald Trump. We would not have what people, loved ones, are being deported. Regular citizens, U.S. citizens, are being deported. That should not be happening in this great country. America was once a country that everybody wanted to go to and live out their dreams and inspirations. We inspired people. We no longer inspire other countries. No one wants to come here. People are leaving. Don't just say black people, because that's a lie. White people are leaving. There's millionaires getting up out of this country because they are disgusted by Donald J. Trump. One moment, please. What are we facing today? High-priced food. The price of eggs is so high, you have to decide, do I want to put gas in my car or get some eggs? Do I want to go grocery shopping or pay this bill? That's where America is today. We got here because of you voted for Donald Trump. Back down memory lane.
And it's pretty amazing. But he did that, and then he journeyed to Pennsylvania, where he spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania. And he's a popular guy, and he was very effective. And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon.
Again, how did we get here? He just said out of his mouth, thank you to Elon. He knows those voting machines better than anyone. They rigged this election for Donald Trump. Excuse me. Just a moment, please. And because of Elon and all his tricks, this is where we are. It has gotten so bad, Elon has Donald Trump babysitting his son. I showed y'all that yesterday, that Donald Trump was babysitting little X. That's not what the president of the United States does. No. America has been flim-flammed by Elon Musk and Donald Trump. While they're sitting there eating well, Americans are suffering. But they don't eat well. Let me take that back. We all know Donald Trump eats Burger King and McDonald's, of all things. That's not a healthy meal. Because if you go back and look at President Barack Obama, that's a healthy president. President Joe Biden is a healthy president. Nothing about America right now is healthy. Starting with the head, is always starting with the head. That is the White House. The problem is the White House. And how did we get here? Because you all voted for Donald Trump. And the thing is, it's not Black people's problem to fix this. We didn't cause this. I'm going to show you again how this was started.
And it's pretty amazing. But he did that, and then he journeyed to Pennsylvania, where he spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania. And he's a popular guy, and he was very effective. And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon.
Where did Elon Musk come from? Who is Elon Musk? If you can, put it in the chat. Where did this man come from? He's a plant. Today, Donald Trump waited an entire hour for Putin to take his call. The US president doesn't do that. If anything, we do that to them. And the reason this is happening because Putin is a strong man and Donald Trump is a weak little boy. That's why he plays so well with little X. How does that look? Our president is a babysitter of all things. And I'm going to read to you what it says. This is from Occupy Democrats. Fact: the president of the United States has a worse criminal record than 99% of the people he is deporting. How many felonies does Donald Trump have? Put in the chat. Donald Trump has 34 felonies. Donald Trump is a worse criminal than 99% of the people he is deporting. A vast majority of them people have never done any crime. He wants to call them gang members. That's not true. They work in the fields picking our food that we eat daily, from vegetables, fruit, working in the mills where they chopping up the meats that we eat daily. That's what those people that he deported were doing before getting deported. They building our homes. If you ride around now, a lot of homes are not being built. The construction has completely stopped. It's just bricks and sticks up in the air. And a lot of it's rotting away because nobody is there to complete the work. I'm going to read this to you again. The president of the United States has a worse criminal record than 99% of the people he is deporting. But Donald Trump likes to tell you that those people are gang members. What, the 10-year-old that has cancer that was trying to get her last treatment, Donald Trump? So she's supposed to be a criminal? She's supposed to be a gang member? No. She's a U.S. citizen. And oh, Elon, I'm going to read this to you. Elon Musk is not an American citizen. He's riding around on Air Force One while Donald Trump is babysitting his son, X. We currently do not have an FAA administrator because of the previous one was forced out by the billionaire who got Trump elected and was given unchecked authority in return. He was forced out because he tried to find the billionaire's SpaceX company for operating unsafely. How did we get here, y'all? Please explain this to me. It makes no sense for a country that's so great. People dream to come here. They would do anything to be in America. And today, March the 18th, 2025, they don't even want to come here. Some of them that's being deported, if they was being deported back to their home, they would have been happy. But Donald Trump is sending them to a place that they know nothing about. This is the thing that bothers me the most. There are Russian illegals here. Do you believe or even think Donald Trump will try to deport them? No. He don't want to disappoint Daddy Putin. He would never do that, and their skin is white. Black, why is that? Why is it that Donald Trump is only deporting black and brown? Put it in the chat if y'all don't mind. I'm going to go back and read some of your comments. Hit that like button for me. This is Life Under Trump, part 96. We're discussing how did we get here. We're doing some flashback. I thank each and every last one of you all for coming to my live. This is the man that was forced out. Elon Musk forced him out because this man was going to penalize Elon Musk for SpaceX not operating safely. SpaceX was operating unsafely. And what did Elon do? He bought his way into the presidency to stop anyone that was going against his companies. But you see how amazingly God works? Because Tesla is dropping daily. Since December the 17th, Elon Musk has lost over 800 billion. But the little time that Donald Trump has been in the office, he has lost almost 200 billion. He will continue to lose because he's doing wrong by the American people, and it doesn't matter by race. The American people are a rainbow. The American people are of so many different peoples, of so many different cultures, and so many different sex of people. Straight, gay, bi, trans. America is a country of all. But we've been stripped of all of that because of greed in America. Greed from Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and jdvance. The same people that's coming down on the gay people. Think about it. jdvance, we saw him with the blonde wig on, the little skirt on, the women's handbag thrown over his shoulders, and women's makeup on. Donald Trump, hanging tight with Elon Musk. Something ain't right about it, and I've been telling y'all that. Those same people come down on the gays. Anybody that hate gay people as much as they do, those are the ones you better watch out for. Come out the closet. There's nothing wrong with being a gay man. JD, if you want to wear your blonde wig in public, come out that closet. Be proud of who you are. Because gay is about gay pride. Do your thing. But don't play in our face. Stop playing in the American people's face. We are no longer accepting any of it that Donald Trump has given us, what Elon has given us, what jdvance is giving us, which is nothing of much. That's why he was ran out for his ski trips, because he played in them people's face and they're not going to stand for it. And his wife is nothing but a beard, and it's sad. Nothing but a beard. Come out wherever you are. Come out that closet. Hold on. So, Donald Trump decided to start a terrorist war with Mexico and Canada. But let's see what he says about Canada, okay? I'm going to show you, then I'm going to read it. This is what he says about Canada, our ally, the country that was our best friend. Donald Trump says, I just found out if I want to buy Canada, I have to go to England and see the king. So I called the king because, I can do that. And he responded in a very unkingly way. Of course, he doesn't take you serious nor respect you, Donnie. No one does. He used a lot of words that aren't in the American dictionary, which I know by heart, by the way. And they weren't flattering at all. Donnie, you're not flattering to look at. What a rude king he is. But apparently, I'm not allowed to buy Canada. In fact, thanks to the huge frame job the Democrats put on me, I am now a convicted felon and can't even go to other places. Ooh, Donnie. The legal system in this country really needs to be fixed. No, what needs to be fixed is you, Donnie. You need to take Elon's chip and put it in your brain because something is really wrong. You're insane in the membrane. Of course, he thought you was a nut and he was rude to you. You have no real power. You're signing bills that haven't even been across over to Congress yet. That's not how it goes. And you sign them with a Sharpie, a black Sharpie, but you want to talk about Biden signing with an electrical pen for the pardons. But you pardon criminals that are criminals like you, Donnie. The J6s are criminals. Donald Trump, you are a criminal. And much more isn't coming just besides y'all being a criminal. The skin matters too. It's amazing how a jackass riding a donkey. It is amazing that a jackass is riding a donkey. How did we get here, America? Because of you, Maga, the Republicans, and now y'all all over social media crying. I haven't seen that one black person on social media crying about Donald Trump taking their food stamps, taking their Social Security, taking anything. But all the people that's crying on social media voted for Donald J. Trump. What a sad sight to see. But I will not shed one tear for you. Anyone that voted for Donald Trump, I have no mercy or no care for you. Just be thankful I love you through the love of God. One moment, please. Just a moment.
Department of Government Efficiency must reinstate nearly all functions of the United States Agency for International Development, aka USAID. The decision comes.
But the thing is with that, these are people that Trump had Elon to fire. And we all just think it's Elon. It's definitely Elon because he paid Donnie to be co-president. But Donnie is actually the vice president, and Donnie is a babysitter for him as well. So many people have lost their jobs since Donald Trump been in office. The federal workers daily were losing their jobs. The judge told him, not asked him, to reinstate those people that have lost their jobs. In this climate and economy, no one needs to be without their job. So, and a lot of those people that have been laid off because they thought DEI meant black is nothing but a bunch of white people on TikTok, men and women, crying about their forms. They lost their federal job. Some of them said they lost their food stamps. All white people, and they're losing their veterans benefits. This is what I know for a fact, because one of my loved ones lost some of their veterans benefits. They're not on social media crying. They voted for VP Kamalaharris. Everyone that voted for Donald Trump that are on social media crying, you need to look in the mirror and question who the hell you really are. Because if you voted for Donald Trump, you are him. You his 34 felonies, you his bad marriages, you his alleged drug addict child, you his misbehaving in the White House, you his record of SA and women. Everything that Donald Trump is, MAGA, you are. From the alleged touching a young girl many years back when he was running back for 2016, from his frauds with the banks, you are Donald Trump. Anyone that voted for Donald Trump, you are everything that that man is. Because what you vote for says who you are. You keep saying, I'm not a racist. Yes, you are. You voted for one. The core of your being is a racist. Again, everything that that man is you. His own mama will tell him exactly who he is. Must I refresh your memory? What Donnie's mother said about him. Hold on. I will. His own mother called her son an idiot. This is what she said, and I'm going to read it to you. Mary Ann Trump. His daddy was named Fred Trump, but Mary Ann Trump said this. Yes, he's an idiot with zero common sense and no social skills, but he is my son. I just hope he never gets into politics. He'll be a disaster. And God, she spoke it into existence. That's why they say, be careful what you speak of your children. She spoke the spell and a demon of a man into the White House. And how can you look up to a man that has cheated on his wife numerous times, all his wives, and y'all wonder why she'd be glad to be around other men that's more attractive? So I'm going to show you this. One moment. This is the Prime Minister of Canada, which now they have a new one, but that's Melania with him. He puts a smile on her face, a smile that Donnie could never put on Melania's face. One moment. She would never kiss Donnie, but she allowed him to kiss her on both sides of her face. And this is not AI, baby. It's not AI. I screenshot it from videos. When he greeted her, he kissed her on both of her cheeks, and Donnie stood there with his head down because he know he could never, and that's his wife. Melania like nice looking, handsome men, and Donnie, you don't have that. And this is a close-up view of Trudeau's kissing Melania's cheeks, and she liked it. Of course, that's a beautiful man. Of course she would love it. He put a smile on her face. You would never see a smile like that on her face around Donald Trump. Never. It will never happen, and nor has it happened. This is one of the inauguration from 2016 when he ran for president. That lady was miserable with Donnie, and she still is miserable with Donald Trump. There's no happiness in that home. Oh, I forgot. She's not even living at the White House with dude. Donnie couldn't even talk her into her living in the White House with him. No, it wasn't happening. Of course, Melania liked looking at this, wouldn't you? Would you like looking at him, Trudeau's, or would you like to look at this? Which one you would like to look at? Because look at that. Just look at it. Ooh, he the ugliest thing walking on God's green earth. Where do we go from here? %54% disapprove of Donald Trump. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and then I'm going to read it. NBC News poll says that president's early job performance on the economy. 54% disapprove of Donald J. Trump. 36% approves of him. That's nothing but Maga. No one special. Not at all. So when Trump giving y'all those polls, fake polls, because what his team does to make him keep him happy, they'll give him fake posts because that's what makes him happy. As long as they get what they want from him, they know we give him anything. He's a foolish man, like his mama said. He's an idiot. They lie to him. He believes it all. Like he just said the other day that the firemen have been shooting off the ladders. I am quite sure his team told him that, and they laugh at him daily. He's a joke in the White House. Where do we go from here, y'all? And because he's a joke, even white people do not respect him.
They have Trump.
This is a white person.
Are you kidding me?
This is a white guy. His own race is sick of him. Y'all are not going to be able to tell me that y'all are happy with Trump. You ain't happy with him causing the food to go up. You definitely ain't happy with him because you can barely buy your gas because everything is so expensive right now. Wake up, Maga. Stop drinking that red Kool-Aid and drinking his piss. Come up under his balls. One moment, please. And this is what Trump had a message for Maga. Like his mother said, if he will run for politics, he will be a disaster. But this is what Donald Trump said about you, Maga, in 1998. And you voted this in, and you're the problem while we have this problem today. I'm going to read to you, Maga, what your savior said about you Republicans. If I were to run, I will run as a Republican. They are the dumbest group of voters in the country. They believe everything on Fox News. I could lie and they'll still eat it up. I bet my numbers would be terrific. Who said that? This man, Donald Trump. He badmouthed you and you still worship him. What happened to worshiping Jesus Christ that never badmouths you? He's always there. He may not come when you want him to, but God is always on time. Donald Trump hasn't been there to help you at all. He laughs at you. He thinks you're stupid and call you idiots when he's an idiot. Thank you, King LaSwan. We're just going back down memory lane because it's the same old stuff every day. So I'm just flashbacking, trying to help Maga to realize what they have done to this country. And this is what we have today. We have the three stooges. There's jdvance, Donald Trump, and Elon Musk. Maga did this. Anybody that you know voted for Trump, do not communicate with them. Disown them. And this is what he want to be. This is who they worship, y'all. This is who Maga looks up to. A grown man wearing a pamper. He wears a Depends. I know a lady 100-something years old live here in Atlanta. She don't wear Depends. She get up and goes to the bathroom. She can even still drive. A black queen. And look at this. And they think he's attractive. Y'all are sick, Maga. Marjorie Taylor Greene thinks he looks good. And look what we could have had. Look what we could have had. Where do we go from here? She told us what he would do. She said he would hurt the American people. And he's done just that. This is your king and queen. But they sure isn't mine. This is Maga's king and queen. He spends more time with Elon Musk than he has spent with Melania. And they both got boobs bigger than mine. Elon's the top and Donnie is the bottom. Opposites attract. Donnie swears up and down he doesn't know Epstein. But he was sure on that flight log several times, numerous times, Donald Trump was on Epstein's flight log. Hit the like button, please. And I'm gonna show y'all something, what MAGA means. I'm gonna show you, then I'm gonna read it to you. The definition of MAGA. MAGA is such a foolish cult. I'm gonna read it to you. MAGA, cult of brainwashed people who now think that good people are bad, evil people are cool, lies are true, science is fake, magic is real, abusing those weaker than you is strength, love is weak, hate is power. That's how MAGA thinks. And where do they get that from? Their leader. A leader's supposed to inspire you to be a better person. That's what Jesus Christ does. And Donald Trump is your savior? Well, Jesus Christ is my savior. Get on your knees and repent. And because no one respects him, little X doesn't even respect him. That little boy don't respect Donald Trump because he saw that his father doesn't respect him. Well, this is what America is, y'all. I was telling you all earlier that Donald Trump waited an entire hour for Putin today to get on a call. Putin didn't even want to talk to him. They showed what Putin was doing. Putin was sitting and talking with his people, and they told him, you have to speak with Donald Trump. And he sat there and he said he will wait. And Donald Trump waited, y'all, an exact hour. So who's the true leader? Who's the strong man in this? It is not Donald Trump. Although he's good on the mic with that mouth, because he showed us what he can do with that mouth. Yes, he did. Hold on. And don't forget how gorgeous Trump is when he fix up. When he fix up, Trump is a handsome man. Just look at him. When Donald Trump fix up, he is the best looking man in the universe. Yeah, just look at him. Straight from the Caucasus Mountains. He's so handsome, and his hair is the most beautiful hair ever. Hold on. This is the current chain of command. This is the chain of command. Donald Trump is at the bottom of the food chain, and that is dangerous. When there's little X above you picking his boogers and putting them on the resident desk, and you at the bottom of the food chain, Donnie, you have really let the country down. You are an embarrassment to the entire world. We have lost all of our allies, every last one of them. Back down memory lane. Who could have thought of this? Donnie, how ugly can you get? This is Donald Trump when he's in the raw, about to go to bed. This is what he looked like. He takes that orange makeup off, take off his hair, and what's left is this. This is Donald J. Trump. Back down memory lane. No one is illegal on stolen land. No one is illegal on stolen land. Back down memory lane. So, U.S. and Canada. Since we're renaming things, how about this? Since we're renaming things, Donnie, how about we name America Karen? Because that's what you act like. And I'm not going to call him a Ken. Donald Trump is a Karen 24/7. Him and those little Twitter fingers are always online being a Karen. No one respects you. The two countries we're in between laugh at us. They're smaller but brighter. Back down memory lane. Let Elon say he's trying to, find the fraud, and he has found what, billions of dollars of fraud. Then he backtracks and says in the Oval Office that he didn't. That's something he said he hadn't actually found fraud, but the fraud is these three. This is the fraud. They cosplay being in politics. jdvance changed his name several times, cosplaying being a man when he knows he's a trans. Elon Musk, it's been said that he gets down with the boys too. That explains him and Dunny. Elon is the top and Dunny is the bottom. And Dunny is good with that mouth, y'all. Hold on. Let me find that microphone photo. He's very good with that mouth. Ooh, that mouth is just wonderful. Dunny knows what to do with that mouth. Where are those photos of Dunny getting down on the microphone? Dunny loves to use that mouth. Where are those photos? God knows I didn't delete them. Well, anyway, I don't see it, but we're going to discuss something else. From the Caucasus Mountains, here we go. I'ma keep running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves. Donnie, you're getting cuter every day. Don't let the cuteness just pass by us and we don't realize it. So we're going to be getting up out of here soon, but I want to show y'all this because this is our reality right now. Who's running America? Who's running America? Because I have somewhere to go and be getting out of here soon. This is our reality, America. And there was proof today because Donald Trump waited on a call for an hour on call waiting for Putin. And Putin was just sitting there talking with some people. And they told him that Donnie was waiting on the call. He made Donald Trump wait an entire hour. What an embarrassment. Donald Trump is not a leader. He's just a kid cosplaying being a president. When the true president right now is Elon Musk. And who is Elon Musk? Right now, Elon Musk is the man that has taken your jobs away. But let Donald Trump tell it, it is the brown people that have taken your jobs. The black people. No. Elon Musk has taken your jobs. That's who took your jobs. Exactly who took your jobs. And he's taking your grandmother's Social Security, your grandmother's Medicaid, Medicare, and he's taking your sister's food stamps that she feeds her two beautiful children with. Must I show you this again from earlier?
It's Tuesday, baby. And I got a smile on my face this morning. Yes, I do. I was a bit happy. Somebody sent me a picture, baby, that they took here in Alabama. Yes, a real life
Elon
picture
Musk
that they took with their very
your
own phone.
jobs.
As they was driving through my state, baby. Yes, and I was so happy when I opened it up and seen it. It made me proud to say that I am from Alabama, which is hard to do as of late. I mean, after all, my governor is Kay Ivey, baby. She was around to help Moses edit those 15 commandments. Every once in a while, we roll Kay Ivey on out of Shady Pines and away from her bingo game so she can get up on TV and say some nonsense. And at least we not forget our senator, baby, Tommy Tuberville. Whew. You think Marjorie Taylor Greene is a dull pencil, baby? Well, apparently you have never met Tommy. Tommy is beyond a dull pencil. Tommy has no lead. No amount of sharpening will ever bring Tommy to a point. And Katie Britt, baby. Poor Katie Britt. Trying to make a name for herself and just looking like a fool day after day. She drank the Kool-Aid.
Back down memory lane.
She was one of the first ones to stand up and say, fuck this Kool-Aid. The minute she found out that all her constituents in Tuscaloosa at the university were losing their job because of Daddy Dumpy Pants and Doge, well, Katie started to see that the Kool-Aid didn't taste so good.
Back anyway, down memory lane.
Proud, I must say, because this billboard has been spotted and seen along the highways in my state of Alabama the Beautiful. Yes, baby, this is a billboard currently up in the state of Alabama. Yes, honey. Yes. And it makes me so damn proud, honey. So damn proud that my fellow Alabamians are starting to wake on up, baby. Yes, they are starting to wake on up and see the light. Gotta love springtime, honey. Gotta love springtime.
Elon is the immigrant that stole your jobs. Not the brown people, not black people. Maga, I pray that you wake up. But we're going to be right back down memory lane again. I must continue getting ready to go to dinner. I want to thank you all. May God continue to bless you. Hopefully, something click in Maga's head soon so they can wake up and join the fight to get our country back. Because our country is being taken by the oligarchies, those big time billionaires, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, the man that has 34 felonies, and jdvance, the one that really wants to be up in his fancy pants. This is America. Resist. Let's take our country back. Y'all have a wonderful evening. God bless. Hit that like button before you leave out. Bye.